She's got a bit of a drinking problem, hasn't she? Are you thirsty?
This is a wonderful video for showing how complex the mind is. Hi guys, it's Tran here from Feel Good Hypnosis, and yes, this video is a powerful demonstration of how wonderful our mind is and how complex it is and the way it thinks. I'm going to ask you to do a quick experiment here. I'm going to ask you to touch your nose with your finger. Go ahead, do it now. Touch your nose with your finger. Hopefully you're playing along, and if you have, you'll realise that you thought about your nose and you thought about your finger, but you didn't think about your wrist, your elbow or your shoulder joints. All of these joints moved to get that finger to touch your nose, and yet you didn't think about it. Because we don't think about elbow or shoulder, we just think about nose and finger, and the unconscious mind does the rest. It's an automatic response. It's the same with speaking and talking. It's the same with drinking. It's the same with understanding where your mouth is. So in this week's video, I suggested these two girls that they can't remember where their mouth is, and then I asked them to try and take a drink. Of course, they're struggling to know where to hold the bottle of water to, because they don't know where their mouth is. Yet at the same time, people ask me, but they're speaking, they're talking, how can that be? One of the girls actually goes, oh, you know, when they can't find their mouth, they put their hand over their mouth in exclamation that they can't find their mouth. Isn't that funny? This is because the act of, you know, touching your finger to your nose has nothing to do with moving your elbow, but it's got everything to do with moving your elbow. You can't touch your finger to your nose without moving your shoulder joint, without moving your elbow. And it's the same. Drinking at an unconscious level has nothing to do with knowing where your mouth is. So it becomes automatic. It's the same as speaking. You can speak without actually knowing where your mouth is. You don't think about, I need to open my mouth to speak. You just speak and the words come out. The unconscious mind does the rest. So when I've told the unconscious mind it doesn't know where the mouth is, it plays along and they're confused about being able to drink, yet they can still hold their hand up to their mouth. They can still speak at the same time and talk to us and laugh. So watch the video. Hope you understand what I mean. It's a great example of, like I say, the power of the mind. So enjoy this week's video.
If you like the Feel Good Hypnosis videos, then make sure you click the big red subscribe button below. And don't forget to click the bell notification so you get notified when a new video is coming out. If you like this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you give it a like. And don't forget, I want to hear from you. So if you have any comments, any questions, then make sure you leave it in the comment section below.
But on the count of 3, when you open your eyes, you'll be back with us. You will feel like... Has anybody got a drink? No. No. You'll feel like you're very, very thirsty. You'll feel like you're very, very thirsty, but you will not be able to find your mouth. You will not be able to find your mouth. In fact, the more ridiculous place your mouth is, that's the more logical place it seems to be. The more ridiculous place you think your mouth is, that's the more logical place that mouth is going to be. So in a minute, you're going to count, on the count of number 3, you will feel really, really thirsty, but you will not be able to find your mouth. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. How's it going? You thirsty? Yes. Do you want to have a drink? Have a drink.
Oh no.
Don't spill. She's got a bit of a drinking problem, hasn't she? Are you thirsty? Have a drink. Have a drink. I thought you were thirsty. Have a drink. We'll wait. We'll wait. Notice what happens when I click my finger, your mouth moves to a different location. Have a drink now.
Oh my God.
Have a drink. Have a drink.
Why? Why am I here to watch this?
Don't spell. Don't spell.
Karen, no.
I thought you were thirsty. You're not having a drink. Tell you what. You know that game. I don't know if did your mum ever tell you to play this game? This is your ears. This is your eyes. Play that game. So this is your ears.
My ears.
This is your eyes. Yeah. This is your nose. Where's your mouth? Try again. This is your ears. This is your eyes. This is your nose. Where's your mouth? Guys, am I alone here thinking something's wrong?
Yeah.
I don't think they pass biology.
No, no. It's a bit confusing. It's confusing. Look at me and sleep now. Deeper, deeper, deeper relaxed. The deeper you go, the more relaxed you feel. The more relaxed you feel, the deeper you go. In a minute I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3 you'll no longer feel thirsty. You'll be back to normal. Your throat will be just back to normal. You will not feel thirsty. But on the count of 3, on the count of 5, on the count of 5 you'll be back to normal. On the count of 3 you'll be back to normal. You will not feel thirsty. You will remember everything that happened. And on the count of 5 you'll feel full of life and full of energy, like you've had a 12-hour sleep, like a 6-hour massage. Full of life, full of invigoration, full of energy. So 1, let that feeling of hypnosis all wash away from the tips of your toes. 2, washing up through your legs, through your knees, through your stomach, through your pelvis. 3, take a deep breath in now. Let that energy wash all the way through you, right the way through up to your head. 4 and 5, stretch and wide awake and feel full of energy.
Hi.
And a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Do you remember everything that happened now?
No.
Remember. Where was your mouth?